Hi there, I'm meteorologist Robert Spett. I want to talk about Typhoon Hinnamnor and some of the impacts it's been having in the Philippines. I know I've really been stressing what's going on in the southern Japanese islands. They've been seeing the core of this storm system, but also inflow has been coming around, bringing some pretty heavy rainfall, 50 to 100 millimeters daily rainfall reports across parts of Region 1. In fact, this video out of Quezon, down closer to Manila, where, I mean, just absolute downpours. Thank you very much for sharing this. Also, a lot of the La Union area, some large waves being continued to kick up, all that inflow coming in around this storm. So I mean, you got some pretty good swell. Some surfers out there might be getting into it as well, but definitely, all the influence from this storm as it pulls towards the north, and you still have that flow wrapping it around. It's that enhanced habagat which is continuing to take place. So taking a look at the latest on this storm, it's moving towards the north, about 17 kilometers per hour. Wind speeds at 155, pressure is at 945 hectopascals. Yeah, it's going to move right over the Korean Peninsula here, though. I have another update breaking down the details on this, but Busan basically going to get hit the hardest as it kicks on through. But I'm sure if you're back here in the Philippines, you want to know what's going on closer to your home. Well, that southwest flow is going to continue up as we go ahead through Monday and even over towards Tuesday as well. Scattered showers, especially areas south of Pangasinan through Manila, basically around the Subic region. But by Tuesday into Wednesday, that flow starts to switch in from the south. So this doesn't take away afternoon showers, especially Mindoro, parts of the Cagayan Valley, south of Cauayan, up in the mountains there even. But that persistent habagat is backing off a bit here. You can see that with the rainfall accumulations, not just adding up to crazy amounts there along the west coast. So good news, things are backing off. That's fantastic. But still, we're going to see some scattered showers. I mean, it's not the dry season by any means. We still got a southwesterly flow. Cebu, afternoon thunderstorm there for you. Bacolod at 29, Rojas. Legazpi, look at you guys. Still about 33. You're on the hot side, actually. Manila about 31 with some passing showers. And Subic about 31 degrees. Like I said, higher elevation, still good to look at that rainfall kicking in through Tuesday, but not nearly as tested. In fact, speaking of Cebu, take a closer look at your forecast. You got those scattered showers there on Tuesday. Just back off a bit Wednesday and a Thursday, but then we see a return late week. Just that continued flow. Yeah, anyways, look at this, though. This is interesting. So there goes our storm system. Look at this broad circulation south of Japan. It could pass north of the Mariana Islands. I mean, the ECMWF wants to continue to pick up on something here. GFS as well. Look at the ensembles, our spaghettios. Now, if you're new to these updates, I know I got a lot of new people that just joined on here, and big thanks for everybody subscribing to the channel recently. The spaghettios is something I like to use when looking at long range, instead of just showing you this graphic, which only tells you part of the story, because the long range guidance is basically 20-30 runs from these big supercomputers, and they're melted together to give you, this pretty picture. But before they're melted together, they're like this. And what this shows you is confidence. Now, let's look at the start of this. Yes, the model is confident Typhoon Hinnamnor is there. All those circles are on top of each other. But look how much they're spread out in the longer range here before the development of this. It says, I think there's something that's going to be there, but I have no idea where it will be. That's what the GFS is saying. So you look at some of the guidance and you go, whoa, that's picking up on something. Yeah, but this shows really low confidence that, how strong it will be, where it will be, how potent. So anyways, that's one of the models I like to use just to give you guys a good idea visually. It's typically reserved for, meteorologists, forecasters. But if I explain it to you, I think it provides better context for long-range forecasts, and instead of just showing you an image from Windy and going, woo, swirly picture. Anyways, big thanks for everybody on Patreon who continues to support this channel. At the end of every update, I always want to give you guys a shout-out. I can't thank you enough. You're the reason why I'm still able to make these updates over the last 12 years, but specifically last year, I've only been asking for subscribers to help out a little bit just to make these things a little bit better. So big thanks. All right.